Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of Drivin Outdoors. My name is Travis Poland, and in this episode, we are going to be antelope hunting. I have an Eastern Plains antelope muzzleloading tag that I'm going to try to fulfill, so make sure you stick around and watch to the end. We're gonna be starting off up in South Park, up in the mountains of Colorado. I have got to shoot my muzzleloader. I got some new bullets that I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be shooting at 100 yards, so let's go get set up. Let me explain to you a little bit about what I'm shooting. So I have had this muzzleloader. This is an Omega from Thompson Center. It's a 50 cal inline. I have had this for probably about 20 years. This is one of the first ones that they came out with, but it is all reliable. It's breech. I got a breech plug and I got the 209 primers. So I'm going to be shooting these power belts. I have been shooting just the regular power belts before, but these ones are tipped. I'm going to be trying it out. I'm also going to be using 777, 100 grains of 777 in each round that I shoot. So I got 250 grain here. I'm going to be shooting at 100 yards. Let's go set those targets up and see how she's shooting. All right, so I'll explain to you real quick how I get set up. After every 2 rounds, you got to clean this thing. 2 rounds just because on the first one, it's going to be nice and clean. The second one, you still want to make sure that you're on because you might have to take a second shot. So this is the breech plug that goes into the back of the muzzleloader. When I pop this guy open out of here, and I'm going to screw it in here. I got to put a little bit of gun grease on here, or else this breech plug, it could seize into the barrel and then you would have a big issue on your hand. So get a little bit of that gun grease on there. Set that down, get that lid. It's a little bit windy up here, so I just got to make sure that nothing's going to go flying away. So I'm just going to drop this right into the back of the barrel here. Get that screwed in. I got a couple tools. This is just, I know it's kind of hard to see, just a round tool that fits on that breech plug.
They definitely make a little bit more modern ones. This one just came with the gun and I've used it forever. You can tell I've used it quite a bit because she's all bent up. So I gotta just kind of cinch that baby nice and tight.
Okay, nice and tight on there. So basically, the purpose of that is I have got these 209 primers. It's basically a shotgun primer. Take that guy, throw it right onto the back of that cap, and that's what makes it go boom. All right, so this is my little measuring device. You slide this over and you fill in this tube. That right there is 100 grains of powder. I got some little notches on here that show me which grain that I'm at, but I'm gonna start at 100, and then you take your gun. Obviously, when you're out hunting, you have some quick load, so this is already measured out. I've done that at home. I'm gonna pour that down into the barrel. There you go. Give it a couple taps. Make sure it sat in there nice and firm. Take a bullet. Take my bullet, that's the slug. This is a 50 cal. I'm gonna set that right into the tip of here, okay? Usually you would use a starter, but this is the ramrod that's attached to the barrel. I'm gonna shove this baby all the way down. Shove that baby all the way down till it gets compacted onto that powder. Couple little love taps. Throw your rod back in. All I gotta do is open this up, put one of those caps in, give it a cock, and I'm ready to go. All right, so I was feeling really comfortable with my last couple shots. I got them right here in the bullseye. So I just set up at 200 yards. You can kind of see there's a mound before the range. So I'm at 200 yards. The reason I put it here and not at the very top, I know that I'm gonna have about 8 inches of fall. So if I aim in this general vicinity, hopefully I hit the target. Keep in mind, I'm shooting with open sights, so it is going to, my sight, my front sight is going to be covering up that whole entire target. So I'm just going to kind of do a range, see if I can get on paper. All right, so I did give it a shot. I saw the dust fly, and I think even though I was aiming all the way up here in this area, I think I hit right towards the bottom of the target because I did see dust fly from a little bit lower. So I'm not gonna be taking any 200-yard shots. I just wanted to see if I could. I think I would have to be aiming a little bit further, maybe up in this area, in order to get there. But I think I'm pretty confident at 100 for sure. 150, I think I'd have to be a good foot above where I want that pellet to hit. So, where that bullet to hit if I'm shooting at an antelope. So now it's time to go in the field. All right, it's bright and early in the morning. It's about 5:30, first stop, gotta get some fuel. Gonna go fill up the coffee cup, get Danny a drink, a couple snacks, and we are on the road out to the eastern Colorado. So here we go.
They have plain sunflowers. You want one?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up my drink.
There's a good called Antelope.
So we just got here. This is a couple antelope out to the back of the house. So we're gonna get loaded up and head over there. All right. All over or what? Don't know. What the heck?
I think I got that on camera.
Did you?
Maybe.
Got me miss. What the heck? Freaking had it right on. All right. Well, I missed that one. Dang it. So the hunt's gonna continue. I think we're gonna go kind of pop around a little bit around the property here and see what we can do. Man, the sunrise this morning is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Danny's playing with the doggies. Hey, bud. All right. Ooh. So we've been glassing for just about another 45 minutes to an hour. I think we're gonna go take one of the trucks. He's got a plot of land on this side where a bunch of cows are. We're gonna go drive through that field because we keep seeing some antelope way on the far ridge over there. And it doesn't look like they're gonna be making their way this way. So we're gonna try to go cut that distance in half. Let's see what happens. What do you think, Mr. Daniel?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Antelope?
Now we're just kind of on an adventure. Now we're just gonna kind of go for a drive, feed some cows. He's grabbing a couple bags of feed. Get these things out of my pocket. Yep. Here comes all the cows. Oh my gosh, they're trucking it.
Yeah, where the goods are.
Stampede. Get out. Let's go see.
And then
Stampede. All right.
I got too much stuff in my pocket.
What do you think, huh?
That one's named Reba McIntyre.
what?
Reba McIntyre.
What is that?
She's an actress. Well, she's a singer. Did you have to run new fence, or was you?
Actually, when I was renting this place.
We'll be good.
Hopefully there's one less today. Huh? Perfect, great, thanks. Get right along.
All right.
Oh, the cows are coming.
Well, those ones must have spotted us out or something. We tried to do our best to get as close as we could, but we couldn't get any closer than about 180 yards. I'm only good to about 150, confidently, obviously. Off to the next one.
With the smoke pole. Yeah. And I've whiffed at my house, but I didn't know if I could go directors or not. We got doe tag, so.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
All right, see you. There. All right, good. I got permission from the man.
All right. to this other homestead. There's a couple antelope on the other side of here. It looks like they're out there a few hundred yards, but we're gonna have a look. So we got a doe about 200 yards. She's laying down. We're just waiting for her to get up. So we spotted a couple more on the other side of this ridge. We're following this little drainage up to see if we can get a little closer. It was hard to see how far away they were, but we're gonna sneak up here nice and quiet and see how close we can get to them. So they were just sitting on the other side of this ridge here, but they're still like almost 300 yards. On the top of this ridge, there's a terrace. The wind is not great where we're sitting right now, so we got to make a move.
is not going anywhere.
All right, so we just got the doe. She's right down here. She's a little bit bloody, so I'm gonna go make sure she's expired. I think I hit her just a little bit far back. I was laying on my belly up there. I thought I made a good shot, but it might be just a touch crack. So I think she's gonna be a little bloody, but let's go get her cleaned up. Brad's coming with the pickup truck. We're gonna load her up and start skinning.
Yeah.
All right, so Danny and I, we got it done. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful, beautiful antelope. She's gonna be really, really good eating. What do you think? You saw me shoot, you didn't see the antelope.
Sadly not.
Yeah, just kind of over the ridge from where they were sitting. But I hit her just a little bit far back. I think I hit her right behind the lungs. Maybe a little bit of a liver shot, but it did the job. It didn't take her too long to expire, and I hear Brad coming in the truck. We're gonna get her loaded up, gut it out, and back to the house so we can skin her out and get ready for butchering. What do you think?
I'm excited to butcher it.
Oh yeah, me too. She's gonna be really good eating. They were just bedding down, not doing anything crazy. So here comes Brad. Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, that's all right. All right, so she's all squared away in the back of the truck. We're just gonna pack up a couple things that we got, visit for another minute, and then get going home and get to work on hanging her. I'm gonna let her hang for probably 2 days, and then go ahead and start butchering her up. So, thanks, let's get home. All right, everyone. Hey, thank you so much for watching this episode of Drivin Outdoors. A special thanks to Brad and the whole Whitesensee family for letting us come out and harvest our antelope today. Danny and I, we had an absolute blast. So again, my name is Travis Poland.
My name's Daniel Poland. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.
We'll see ya. Thanks, guys.